So guys, what's going on? I have some big news. So guys, I told you earlier on that Anthony Joshua has been offered a fight. We now have further news that Tyson Fury has offered AJ Anthony Joshua. He's offered him 60-40. And to be honest with you, for me personally, I think it's a great offer. I do. Look, if this is true, and I do have my doubts about Fury, I do have my doubts about those guys. I'm not sure whether you can trust Tyson Fury because he said so many things over the last couple of months where he's contradicted himself so many times that, it's hard to believe a guy like that. Any sane person would find it very difficult to believe Tyson Fury. But I'll say this, if this is a legit offer, which I think it may be, because of the fact that 60-40 for me is a legit, at this point with AJ having losses back-to-back, this is a voluntary defense. It's not a mandatory defense. He's giving AJ a voluntary shot at his world title after coming off the two losses where AJ's in no man's land. In AJ's next fight, he's not going to get anywhere near the money he's going to get to fight Tyson Fury at 40%. It makes a lot of sense. Some people will say, well, no, it should be 50-50. No, not. I think 60-40 is fair. And I think AJ probably needs to get off his high horse if he still feels that it should be 50-50 and come down to reality that he's no longer what he thought he was. In terms of his credibility in the heavyweight division has taken a hit. He's not the best heavyweight in the world. That's been proven because there's another guy that's beaten him twice. Tyson Fury is considered the number one. He's also in a position where Tyson Fury has now become a massive star himself in his own right. So this, for me, is an opportunity for AJ to get himself back on top. And stylistically, it's a better matchup for him. I'm not picking AJ to beat Fury. I think Fury beats him. But I think it's a better stylistic matchup. And I think he can have a lot more success with Fury than he would with Usyk. Also, Fury at times can be sloppy, which I think AJ can take advantage of. I actually think this is a great fight. And I think it's a great opportunity for AJ. I think AJ should take it. I think Eddie Hearn should take it. If it is legit, I can't see Eddie Hearn and I can't see Anthony Joshua turning it down. A lot of people online are saying that snap his hand off, AJ. Snap his hand off. If he's offering 60-40, if that's a legit offer and they're offering 60-40, take it. It's such a big fight. Imagine it'd probably be 150, 200 million pounds fight. 40% of that, what we're looking at? We're looking at probably 80 million to 120 million or something like that. That is like, come on. What's 60% of 200 million? Say, it's 50, that'd be 100. 10% of 200 million, 120. So AJ would be making about 80 million and Tyson Fury 120. I just can't see why AJ wouldn't take that fight. At this point in his career, him going in there against Tyson Fury, it's not a 50-50 at this point. If AJ had won against Alexander Usyk, then 100% it's a 50-50 fight, split down the middle. But remember, Tyson Fury is the number one heavyweight in the world. He's a WBC champion. He's undefeated. It's an opportunity. Basically, Fury's giving him an opportunity. And, Fury knows that obviously fighting AJ is going to be a massive fight and it's going to be a huge payday for him. Of course, he knows that. But at the end of the day, Fury doesn't have to give him that opportunity. Fury's giving him that opportunity. And obviously, Fury's benefiting because Fury knows that this is a massive fight. So Fury's going to benefit financially from it, of course. But Fury has the right to access his power at this point. And I think he's being fair. If he had said 70-30, 80-20, I would have said bull crap. Fury's just playing games. But 60-40 is a legit offer. 60-40, if Fury has offered him 60-40, AJ should take it. And if he doesn't take it and he wants 50-50, for me, it would be a duck. Now, the other thing is Tyson Fury has said that he wants to fight in November. AJ and Eddie Hearn said they want to fight in December. Now, for me, if Fury really wants to fight, it shouldn't matter whether it's November or December. It shouldn't matter. And if either of them want that, I can understand why AJ would want in December. He's just come from a fight. So if Fury really wants to fight, 1 month here and there shouldn't make a difference to him. Again, this is going to come down to whether Fury could be stubborn and he said, no, it's got to be in November. That tells me that Fury don't want the fight. Because to be honest with you, why should AJ's just fought? Why would Fury not want it in December? I mean, if there's a reason, a legitimate reason, then say it. But if AJ wants to fight in December and Eddie wants to fight in December, have it in December. It doesn't make any difference to Tyson Fury. What difference does it make? If you really want the fight, a month here and there is not going to make a difference. Just fight in December. You know, that is not a reason for the fight to not happen. That's just, for me, nitpicking and not wanting the fight. You know, AJ's come off a fight, so he needs time to recover from that fight. And it was a 12-round fight. He didn't get beat up or anything, but, you know, it was a tough fight for him. He needs to recover physically and mentally. So he needs a bit of time. And what difference does it make to Tyson Fury? I mean, why November, December, why? I mean, you know, I don't think they should be awkward on the dates. If they can come to agreements with the split, the broadcast, all of that, they can agree to. When the fight happens, I mean, November, December, what difference does it make? I mean, you know, unless, like I said, Fury's got a legitimate reason, which he can share with us, why, you know, fair enough. But then maybe AJ would be willing to do it in November, but not a case where he's being stubborn that the fight's got to happen in November when it can happen in December. You know, look, I personally think that Fury and AJ, this would be a massive fight. It'd be one of the biggest fights in British boxing history. And it's just a big money fight for both guys. And like I said, AJ is getting an opportunity after coming off 2 back-to-back defeats to become world champion right away in a massive fight, in a fight that he's always wanted. He's offered him, Fury's offered AJ a lifeline, really. He's offered him a great opportunity, which I don't think, if it's legit opportunity, I don't think AJ can reject that. I think AJ would be crazy and Eddie Hearn would be crazy to reject that opportunity. I don't think they will. I think they'll take the opportunity, and I think you'll see Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua in the ring in the foreseeable future. I think it's too good an offer to turn down. But that's my take. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. I want to know your opinions. What do you make of this news? Leave your thoughts. Let me know what you think. And smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, share the video as always, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.